Check, check, check. Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car. A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy. Covered it. September 30th, 2013. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Taros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, farmer's agent Miranda Schuler, at her office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection, brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs at coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Andrew Kangas here to tell you that hockey can be rough, and so can driving in a North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring it to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are truly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are Minot's finest.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The forensic analyst searched for clues to the house fire.
Could that be
Starch? Suddenly it came together. The fire was started by
an over-microwaved potato?
Covered July 25th, 2015. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Lincoln Earn. Call my billet mom, Candace Pickard, at Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler's office at 701-838-8144 for all your insurance needs.
Whoa, what was that? That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Game 4 of the Central Cup Finals in the fight for the Robertson Cup between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings here at the Mesa Arena. I'm Yulini Nwate here, bringing you the Gooseneck Implement Report here on AM 1390 KRRZ, HockeyTV.com, and the Minot Minotauros Network. So last night the Wings were able to capture a 7-2 lead as the Wings are currently leading the series 2-1. Marty Murray talked to the Minot Herald yesterday, and this is what he had to say. He was at a loss for words. He couldn't believe how bad they were and didn't give themselves a chance from the get-go. He said it was disappointing, and you need your guys to step up. It was men against boys from the drop of the puck. So in the first 6 minutes, the Wings were able to put in 3 goals. Jonathan Bendorf recovered a puck from the Toros and found Adam Pitters sitting up by the net to knock in the first goal in the 98 seconds. The Wings then made a 3-on-1 move. A backdoor pass resulted in Riley Murphy poking it in, making it 2-0. The Minot Minotauros answered back. 46 seconds later, Cole O'Connell was able to retrieve the puck off an Aberdeen skate and putting it in for the Taros, making it 2-1. Close to the end of the first period, a pass up to Tim Makowski gave him space and to make his third goal for the Wings. The Wings were then able to skate past the Minotauros, making a 3-0 play to connect with their fourth goal. 4 minutes after Strada put in his second goal of the game on a power play, then the Wings led 5-1 going into the third period. Unfortunately for the Toros, that wasn't the end of it. Right out of the gates, Wings were able to put 2 more in within 1 minute as the Wings, as with 21.8 seconds left, Vince Marino finally answered back and broke the Wings' scoring streak, knocking it in, making the second goal for the Toros. So the final score last night was 7-2 as the Wings lead 2-1 in the series. Aberdeen outshot the Minot Minotauros 26-17, and last night Nicholas Grabko came out and Ben Garrity came into the game for the Toros. It's reported that Grabko will be back in the game for tonight, as coach believes that was more of a defensive error than the goalie's error. So it's an interesting matchup between the two teams. The Wings actually have advantage here on the ice, as Aberdeen is 4-1 against Minot here at the Mesa Arena. But the Minot Minotauros are 22-19-5 in the playoffs. Actually, what is an advantage for the Minot Minotauros is when they're on the road. So if they win this, they'll be back on the road and will make it back to Aberdeen for Game 5. So if they win this, they have an advantage as they're 4-3 against Aberdeen. This isn't the only situation that they've been down 2-1. They've been in the same predicament last year as they were down 2-1 in the series, but came back winning the next 2 games and advancing on. So whoever wins this, if the Wings win this, they advance on to Blaine, Minnesota, but the Minot Minotauros have a chance to overcome that and hopefully to come away with a victory. It was an interesting game by the Aberdeen Wings yesterday. The Aberdeen Wings had great. They were too fast for the defensive team to handle, the Minot Minotauros defensive team to handle, and they had great puck control and puck movement, and it became too much for Grabko to handle, and I think that was the main part for the Minotauros' defeat last night. There was 1,992 people that showed up yesterday, and it's expected to be a big crowd tonight. So we'll be back with more happening around the conference after a few words from our sponsors.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler, at her office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Live first.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Game 4 in tonight's matchup between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings. Currently, the Wings are taking 2-1 in the series as we're here back on home ice after a 7-2 defeat against the Minotauros. So about 8:56 till the start of the game. Last night wasn't the only game going on around the conference. Yesterday, the Johnstown Tomahawks faced off against the New Jersey Titans. Titans were able to capture a 3-2 lead, taking the series for them. And also the Fairbanks Ice Dogs faced off against the Minnesota Magicians. Fairbanks was able to take a 6-1 lead, a 5-point commanding lead. And obviously last night the Minotauros and the Wings faced off here at the Pepsi rink here at Mesa Arena. Wings were able to have a 5-point victory over the Toros. 7-2 was the final score. Today there will also be another matchup for the Toros. So game 4 for the Toros. Whoever wins this, if the Wings win tonight, they'll advance on to Blaine, Minnesota to advance. And also tonight, the Johnstown Tomahawks and the New Jersey Titans will face off tonight as the Johnstown Tomahawks are currently leading 2-0 in the series. So we'll be back with some more insider information after a few words from our sponsors.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car, A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy. Covered it. September 30th, 2013. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena. Ken Oda here. Thanks to Hewlett for handling pregame. We are going to turn you over to the PA system for the rest of the pregame festivities here on the Minotauros Network, game 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
Show no mercy, let the world see we're invincible. Show them nothing is beyond our control. Taking higher, our desire will determine what we be. Come now. Are you ready for the test of your life? See the fear bleeding right through their eyes. Feel the energy building your soul. Cause it's the dawn of confrontation. They would feed us domination. Your legacy that will never die. Be here for
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena for tonight's Robertson Cup playoff game. This evening's matchup features the visiting Aberdeen Wings. Magenzi or Minot Minotauros. Question, Minot, are you ready for Minotauros hockey?
Steps in, breaks it up. Alex Adams working, finds it. Trying to get off from behind, Soch up one time. Toro's win! Toro's win the Central Cup! Andre Powder in behind the defense. Pat, shot it in! Toro's win! Toro's our goal! Robertson Cup final! Truck keeps it, comes up top for Adams. Al, shot blocked, followed stride, and carries deep. Final 7 seconds, shot save made. Al carries it all behind, throwing double on stride. That's blocked as well, and the Toros are going to fall. Toros lose 2-1 to Mudbugs. Are the Robertson Cup champions? Please welcome to the IC, your Minot Minotauros! Now it's time to meet your Planet Pizza Minotauros starting lineups. Starting at goal from Champaign, Illinois, wearing sweater number 35, Nicholas Grabka. And defending
defense from St. Michael, Minnesota. Wearing sweater number 26, Brennan Also on defense from Troy, Michigan. Wearing sweater number 16, Connor McGinnis. The right wing from Vikingstad, Sweden, wearing sweater number 13, Diedrich Hembrecht. And at center from Coleraine, Minnesota, wearing sweater number 11, Taylor And our left wing from Red Wing, Minnesota, wearing sweater number 25, your captain, Prince Moulayo. The Turtles quick blue with N83 fireworks center and captain of the game is Kane Earhart. That's your Planet Pizza Minotauros starting lineups. The Turtles are head coached by Marty Murray, assisted by Shane Wagner and Wyatt Westland-Chuck. Turtles fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove all headgear. And welcome Stephen Brown to the ice for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Hail the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
With the pregame festivities just about out of the way,
Fans, please welcome to the ice.
we're almost ready to go here in the Magic City.
Puck delivery.
Toros and Wings. Game 4 of the Central Finals. Starting goaltending matchup, Nick Grabko, 4-2 this postseason at .302, goals against average of .905, save percentage. Of course, that's not nearly reflective of the way he's played in 5 of his 6 starts this postseason. In net for the Wings, Matt Vernon, 5-1-1, a 2-1-2 and a 9-22. Toros are wearing the home cream sweaters, cream socks, cardinal red buckets, breezers, and gloves. Wings are in their traveling black, white and red trim for the Wings. Puck moved along the near side wall. It's been quick starts all series long. Let's see if it can be the Toros' turn. Taylor Lance into the zone. He lost the handle. It's flipped ahead and out to neutral. Connor McGinnis has it there. He rings it into the zone. The Toros touch up and are offside. 19:40 left to play in period number 1. We're still scoreless here on the Minotauros Network. Let us know you're listening. Let us know you're watching and how you are tuned into the Minotauros Network. Glad to have you all aboard already. We've got Kevin Gellerman and the rest of the Gellermans at home in Minnesota. The Strom family watching from Minnesota and the Mesa. We've played 20 seconds, haven't seen a goal. The way this series has gone, we should see one before the 2-minute mark. Draw one back by the wings. Pitters wins it to Bonet. Bonet in the near side corner, holding there. Plays up the wall. Rocco stepped into by Strom, and the puck rolls deep into the Toro zone. Bendorf and Earn after it. They cancel, and Keenan Lund, returning from injury, gathers up and starts ahead for the Toros to Clevin. Clevin, he's back in the lineup for the first time in a while as well. He was a healthy scratch for the last couple of games. He has it now, though, plays it back to the point. Strom dumps it deep. Far side, Skoog gathers. Skoog lost the handle. Rocco able to find it. Played off to the far side. Weigel plays it off Skoog's skates. Lund takes it back, and then he'll just dump it deep. Skoog will give chase. The rest of the Toros peel off to change. Vernon stops it there. It's rung to the near side. It gets by Clybour. Finds Murphy in the neutral zone. Murphy looks to center for Strada, who fired it wide. Murphy had 4 assists against the Toros last night. That is a record for opponents of the Toros in the postseason, both for assists and points in a game. He joins one other player, former Austin Bruin Luke Deitch, as the only players to have 4 points in a game against the Toros in the playoffs. Near side, Sicoli lost the handle, then gets it back. Plays it down to Strada, who looks up top to Salpeter. Salpeter down the wall for Strada. Poked off Strada's stick, and the puck will roll down to the Aberdeen zone. This is the longest we've gone into a game all series long without seeing someone put up a goal. Puck loose in neutral. Marino finds it, chips it deep. Toros have shaken up the lines a bit as well. We'll get you that here in a moment. Meanwhile, it's ahead. Kennedy into the zone. Stop-go move on McGinnis, but he lost the handle into the corner. Coette steps into him. Far side, Hargindigi's tied up there. Marino working along the boards, but it's won back by Morgan. Morgan's pass to the point takes the wings out of the zone, and Heward has it on the near side. He looks to ring it deep. Toros retreat to retrieve. It's McGinnis who turns it over. Comes out front. Good stick by Kevin Ness. Breaks up that opportunity for the wings. Ness lost the handle, though. Morgan harassing a trio of Toros on the near side. Takes it away. Coette wins it on the near wall to O'Connell. O'Connell goes right back in behind the Toro cage. Far side, Coette and Hargindigi have time and space. It's quickly taken away. Ness is able to clear the zone, but not keep possession. Stepping up is Coette. He gains the red line and dumps it cross corner into the near side. Ness had thoughts of pressuring, but instead wisely peeled off. The rest of the Toros were mid-change. Fritz Belisle coming on that change. Plays it back to Strom. Right back to Belisle, who's lit up, but he's able to find Henbrandt with the pass. Henbrandt rolls it deep into the zone. He has Lance going to the front. Can't get a pass there. Now they'll scrum in the corner. Lance back to the point in Strom. Strom winds, fires. That one goes wide. It may have been redirected by Belisle. Far side, Lincoln Earn pinching down. Couldn't keep it. Henbrandt keeps it nicely at the blue line for the Toros. Henbrandt tries to just softly play it down the wall. It's broken up. Eventually does get through to Belisle. Belisle finds Lance. Lance turning in the far corner. Looking for help. It's played back to the point in Earn. Earn sweeps across to the near side. Strom throws one wide of the cage. May have been redirected by Picorni. Meanwhile, Henbrandt finds the loose puck on the far side. Carries up towards the blue line. Delays. Now Henbrandt just throws one through off the post. Henbrandt keeps it at the near side and gets drilled by Picorni. Meanwhile, Beatty plays out to neutral. Andrew Kangas finds it there. Kangas, who's dressed as the 13th forward, a bit of a surprise, carries into the zone. Kangas had his stick check, drops to Henbrandt. Shot blocked off by traffic. Henbrandt finds it, looks far side. One-timer goes right through Skoog's legs. He mistimed the swing. Meanwhile, Bendorf plays ahead for Rocco. Toros are buzzing, but only credited with one shot on goal. Now a tripping call on Henbrandt coming, and the Toros will go to the kill. The Lunds checking in from Minnesota, as are the Ricenins. The Nest crew from Broomfield, Colorado. Addison and Steve Lawrence watching from home here in Minot. Hopefully Addison starts feeling better soon. A draw will be to the right of Grabco as the Toros go to the kill. Toros on the kill. In the postseason, 84.6%. There's a shot fought off by Grabco. Puck checks up in behind the net. The Wings on the power play, 4 for 32, 12.5%. Wings work a cycle in the near corner, then play up top to Heward. Heward right back down to the hash marks. Murphy spins it down low, gets it back. Shot save made by Grabko, who holds for the rebound. 15:42 to play in period number 1, a minute 37 left on the power play. The Grabcos checking in. I wonder if they're with the Genoiacs, the Lances, and Nanny watching on Hockey TV from Coleraine, Minnesota. And Jeannie McQuaid checking in as well. Draw to the left of Grabko. Belisle and Picorni go nose to nose at the dot. Puck lays free. It's eventually picked up by the Wings. Weigel holds. Plays off to the far side. Gets it right back at the top of the umbrella. Does Weigel. Comes to the near side. Belisle from the near circle. Tries to look down low. Good stick by McGinnis. Breaks up that pass. But the Wings are on it. Far side Bonet. Leaves for Murphy. Played in behind for Sladek. Sladek comes back to Belisle at the near side hash marks. And then he looks up top for Weigel. Weigel back to Belisle. Belisle right back up top to Weigel. Tries the far side, Bonet, shot blocked, and now Fritz Belisle dives, and he's able to poke that out to neutral. You can always count on the Toros' hard-working captain, never to give up on a play. Meanwhile, the Wings are offside, and with 15:05 left to go in period number 1, we have a whistle. 1 minute remaining on the tripping call to Diedrich Henbrandt. I believe the Marinos are watching from down in Florida, if memory serves. This is Ness and Pitters on a draw in the neutral zone. Rocco and Kelly told to back off on the near side. Again, the puck is dropped. Ern finds it, gives to Strom, and Strom sends it all the way down. Vernon paddles it ahead for Heward, who will retreat behind the wing cage anyways. The Wings will once again start up ice. This time they try the far side and Bendorf. Bendorf puts it over the line and in for Pitters, who tries to roll it deep. Strom's tied up there. Ern finds it. He plays ahead, and that gets by. Ness getting on his horse, but Heward had a bit of a head start and wins the race to that puck. Heward turning in his own zone, looks across to the near side, and Brandon. Pearson Brandon plays it into the zone for Pitters. Pitters has it there. Pitters holding on the near side half wall, looks to get away from Kelly and drive the net. Pitters with some nifty moves, tries to stuff one, it doesn't go. Kelly has his stick tied up, but he's able to play it safely into the corner, and then the Toros find it and send it all the way down. 15 ticks left on the power play for the Wings. Vernon playing with it in his own zone, gives to Heward. Good sized crowd this evening at the Mesa. Almost as big as last night's. Wings control as the Toros come full strength. Collision in the near corner. Clybor working, one-time try, that's gloved and held by Grabko with Belisle lurking. Ticket sales not at all discouraged by the blowout loss last night. We saw over 250 tickets sell just today, as the Toro faithful remain just that. 1890, but there's still some people in the lobby making their way in, so we'll be right about that 1900 mark, which is, we were 1992, I believe, last night. So almost the exact same size crowd. Draw to the left of Grabko. Skoog on it against Murph. Make that Picorni. Picorni wins it back. Shot save made. Belisle on the rebound. Grabko forces the shot wide. Puck to the near side. Players dig along the boards. Skoog takes a big whack of Sladek and then ends up with the puck. Sladek carries ahead. Looks across for Lund. Lund can't catch the carom off the wall. Skinner does. Plays it down for Lund. Lundy hacks one on net that's sticked away. Down low they dig. This is Kangas trying to get it back to the point in Clybor. It doesn't go. Brad Belisle gains the red line and flicks it into the Toro zone. Clybor able to settle it down. Comes to the near side, Kangas. Kangas can't get it away from Strada, but is able to play it back to the Toro defense. Lund short of the red line, so he couldn't dump it. Now he chips one into the zone. Skoog trying to get through. Just caught a stick to the visor right in front of the official, who shakes his head no as if there was no penalty. Meanwhile, puck loose in the slot. Poked free. A good stick by Kelly. Puck rolls out to neutral. Heward plays it back towards the Toro zone, delayed offside as Nick Sicoli was still in the zone. Pass for McGinnis. He'll bank back across the far side. Coet. Long toss across. Puts it up. And out of play. A good stick by Sicoli there. Steve Brown watching on Hockey TV in Guam. No doubt a proud papa after his son, Steve Brown, belted out a fantastic rendition of the national anthem. 12:39 left to play in period number 1. We're still scoreless. Shots on goal even at 3 aside, and Marty Murray talking with the officials right now, trying to figure out why exactly Wilmer Skoog taking a stick to the face is not a penalty. Which is as good a time as any to let you know it's the same officiating crew as last night on the lines. Cameron McCambridge and Aaron Mostrom. Wearing the orange armband, Sam Heidemann and Anthony Victor. The McGinnises are in Troy and Fenton, Michigan. The Hargindigis from sunny California. Glad to have you all aboard. Toros control the draw in their own zone. McGinnis fires one up. That's tipped. Marino played it with a high stick, and that'll take the draw back into the Toro zone. Draw comes back to the right of Grabko. We played 7 minutes and 33 seconds of hockey and haven't seen a goal yet today. That may be the most stunning fact about this game thus far. Draw controlled by the Toros in their own zone. Strom comes to the nearest side. Reisman. Big Dave looks up ice for Kelly. Kelly's met by Pearson Brandon, and Kennedy takes it away. Kennedy plays it up the wall for Brandon. Reisman pokes it free. They'll chase down the boards. Kelly with a big hit. Reisman met there as well. They'll scrum along the boards. It moves down low to Reisman. Couldn't get a pass through to Marino. And the Wings take it away. Peter Morgan will start up the far side. Jitterbugs ahead and then flicks one deep into the Toro zone. Strom will be the first to it. A reverse hit on Morgan. The Wings take it away. Morgan plays back to the point in Weigel. Weigel looking through traffic. Shot one well wide to the near side. Reisman's the first to it. He jams one out to neutral. Marino on his horse, but Rocco gathers first. Near side, Pitters. Banks ahead. Henbrandt ahead for Strom, who finds Taylor Lance. Lance buzzing into the zone. Makes Salpeter miss, and Salpeter put himself into the boards rather hard. Meanwhile, Brandon gets away with interference on Henbrandt. Glove down at the point by Skinner. Puck free for Belisle. Belisle for Lance. Right back to Belisle. One-timer in and out of the glove. Puck loose. And able to find and cover was Vernon. 11:20 left to go in period number 1. Toros lead in shots 4-3, but we're still scoreless here on the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. Draw will be to the right of Vernon. The right of Vernon. Quick shot, that's blocked off the stick of Clybor. And now the Wings, McCorney looks to counter. Watched by Henbrandt, he veers to the far side, chips it deep, tries to chase it down himself. He's able to do so and plays around to the near side. Sladek couldn't find the handle. Fritz Belisle's on it. Fritz Belisle and Sladek joust, and Sladek won it. Now Belisle, Brad Belisle with a shot that's blocked by Taylor Lance. For a whistle, 10:59, another second ticked off there. 10:59 left to play here in period number 1. Shots even at 4 aside. Toros captain Fritz Belisle and the Aberdeen Wings leading scorer Brad Belisle. Same last name, no relation. Owen Belisle, who plays for the Brookings Blizzard, is the younger brother of Brad Belisle. But that is neither here nor there. This is O'Connell on the near side. Gives to Hargindegi, who chips it deep, and the Toros will look to chase. Mikowski's the first to it, though. Hargindegi steps into him. The puck's freed up. It moves to the near side. Sladek. Ness blocks that down and just flips towards the slot. No Toros there. O'Connell able to free it up from Mikowski only for a moment. The puck rolls out to neutral. Coette pokes away from Brad Belisle. O'Connell has it in his skates. Gets it to the stick and then plays back to the Toro defense. Quickly D to D to the near side. McGinnis has time and space. Again, short of the red line when he dumped it in. Apparently not, because they'll say no icing. Thrown back to the near side. Sladek touches out for Strada. Toros have 2 back. Strada into the zone, watched by Strom. Centering feed, tip play. Grabko makes the stop. Rebound still loose. Sicoli has it. Sicoli around behind. Looks to leave for Strada, but the pass was off the mark, and that allows Ness to find it. He overskates, though, and Strada has it. Looks in front for Murphy, and Grabko with the glove. Oh, my. Some leather larceny for the masked man in net for the Toros.
What?
Grabko looks locked in. Fantastic save by Grabko. But the Toros can't leave guys alone there very often and expect Grabs to just bail them out. Skoog and Pitters, a pair of 20s on the draw to the left of Grabko. Pitters wins it back. Near side, Rocco. Dumps it in behind. Earn finds it. Lincoln Earn ahead for Lund. Keenan Lund chips it into the zone. Skoog after it. He and Powell come together. Strom pinches down, throws one on net. Vernon makes the stop. 9:37 left to go in period number 1. We've got our media timeout. We will take one too when we come back here on the Minotauros Network. We'll have the rest of period number 1. Still scoreless.
Hi Toros fans, this is Andrew Kangas here to tell you that hockey can be rough, and so can driving in a North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring it to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are truly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are Minot's finest.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi Rink in Mesa Arena here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ and HockeyTV.com. As always, I'm Ken Oda. Glad to have you aboard here. Toros and Wings scoreless in period 1 of game 4 of the Central Division Finals. Toros need to win to live and force game 5 on Monday. 9:37 left to go here in the first period. Shots are 6-5 in favor of the Wings. Both teams have probably had 1, maybe 2 grade A's so far in this one. Skoog on the draw. Once again to the right. One's it forward, looks across. Lund was held up. He couldn't get to the front. Good idea, just didn't quite work out. Strom dumps one in. Bounces in behind the net. Clevin gives chase. Brandon's on it first, however. Moves it around to the near side, and Rocco. Rocco touches for Pitters. Dumps it down into the corner, does Pitters. Earns on it first, looking for help. He has it taken away by Pitters. Skoog pins him there. And now Skoog and Pitters are jousting off the puck. The referee looking at it. It was apparently all legal both ways. This is Clevin. Dumps it cross corner. Brandon moves it away from Skoog. Plays to the near side. Salpeter looking up ice. He puts it right onto the tape of Skinner. Skinner gives to Reisman. Big Dave into the zone. Fans on a shot. And then rolls it deep. Far side. Skoog can't stop it. Clybour on his horse. Levi ships that ahead. The Wings are offside, so they have to just dump it. 8.5 to play here in period number 1. Up ice. Reisman ships it deep into the zone. Mikowski back. Reisman and Kelly pursuing. Played to the near side. Reisman trying to free it up. Gets help from Marino. Marino jams it in behind the net. Kelly gives chase. Kelly leaves for Marino. Back to the point. Skinner down the wall. Poked away from him. Strada has it. Strada and Sladek on the attack. They crisscross the blue line. Strada looks to center. Reisman did well to tie up Sladek. Now it's thrown across the blue paint. Follow-up tries blocked by Marino. He chips ahead for Kelly. Kelly feeds Reisman, who's been out there for a year, so he'll just chip it ahead for Marino. Marino backhands one weakly to the net. And all of his mates were off the ice changing. Now Henbrandt joins the rush, plays up top to the point. Coet with a shot that's into the glove for a whistle. 7:41 left to go here in period number 1. Still no score. Near side, Belial into the zone, but McGinnis steps in and takes it away. He'll leave him behind the net for the Toro captain, Fritz Belial. Fritz pushes play up the far side, banks into the zone, but Weigel's on it and throws it right back out. Brad Belial has it there. He leaves it for Murphy. Murphy apparently did not put himself offside, and now the puck pops up high in the air. Fritz Belisle finds it and works it ahead for Henbrandt. Henbrandt with a move at the line puts the Toros offside, and the whistle comes with 7:09 left to play here in period number 1. Draw will be just outside the wing zone, in front of the Aberdeen penalty box. Kennedy and Ness to take it. Ness wins it back. Dumped in, Vernon. Plays to the far side, kept by Ern at the point. Shot tipped wide by Kangas. Kangas is on the rebound, looks to play it deep. No one there for the Toros. Now it's thrown out to neutral by the Wings. I don't think we've had a Minot's Finest Collision Center icing yet, but when we do, icings are brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. This is Kangas off the near wall, then plays across to the far side and Ern. Ern banks ahead. It doesn't get through into the zone. Ness finds it, can't drag it with him, and now the second try works. Brandon muscles Ness off the puck. Far side, Kennedy watched by Hargindegi. It's moved to the nearest corner in Salpeter. Salpeter looks up ice. Big hit delivered by JoJo on the much larger Salpeter. Pass up ice, hits the linesman in the skate. Now comes across for Kangas. Kangas plays it back. Skinner carries into the zone, then gives to Skoog. Skoog delays. Looking back door. Lund was tied up. Skinner chases after. He's tied up on the far side. Lund has it. Lund moves it in behind for Clevin. Clevin on his backhand. Gives to Clybour. Clybour's shot. That's gobbled up by Vernon. No rebound given. 5:55. A palindrome on the clock. Here in period number 1. Shots even at 6 aside. We're still scoreless. Draw will be to the right of Vernon. Thanks to Tim Reeb for checking in and alerting us to an error. Hopefully we're getting that fixed right now. Pass for Lund was off the mark. Wings control. Carrying out. Rocco gets rocked by Clybour. That allows Skinner to take over. He leaves in the near corner. Clevin with it there. Clybour from behind the net plays off to the far side. Skinner. Skins pass across. Misses Clevin and Lund. The Wings take over. They bank it into the zone. Clybour across for Skinner again. He gives to Lund, who dumps it in. And then Mikowski just gave Lund another shot with the elbow. That went unnoticed. Meanwhile, Skoog and Reisnen play catch, and now Skoog couldn't quite find the handle. Poked at by McGinnis, but it is out to neutral. Rocco's there, Reisnen as well. The puck rolls back, and McGinnis is on it. McGinnis still looking for his first point of the postseason. Is a +3, however. Now it's fired ahead. Kelly touches it into the near corner. Heward and Reisnen give chase. It's moved to the far corner. Weigel and Marino come together. Kelly finds the loose puck and chips it down low. Marino can't stop on the far side. It'll be kept to the point by Coette. Sweeps across to the near side. McGinnis shot. That goes off the glove and wide. Dumped down into the corner. Marino working. Trying to come back to Kelly. It's blocked off. Wings control ahead for Strada. Coette starts his back pedal. Strada looking into the middle. A good stick there. Broke it up. Pass across. Murphy's shot blocked by Strom. Strada finds it and gets rocked in the near corner by Strom. Now Marino ahead for Kelly into the zone. Toros control but can't find the handle. Belisle trying to free it up. It was Sicoli who fell down on it. Gets back up and starts play the other way. Bonet, the defenseman, working into the zone. Watched by a pair of Toros. Now he hits the brakes looking for help. A good stick by Strom breaks up that rush and the puck rolls out to neutral. Ahead to the near side, Brad Belisle. Strom was caught going the wrong way. Recovers nicely. Loose puck in the slot. No one can find it. Finally the Wings do and throw it to the near side wall. Picorni working on the near wall. Puck ahead. Quick shot. Save made by Grabko. Gives a rebound to the far side. Lincoln Earn pokes ahead. And now to neutral. The Wings look to dump it right back in. Toros defense are changing. Brad Belial chased after Lance, and now Sladek trying to take it away from Fritz Belial. 3:13, a palindrome on the clock as the Toros start up the far side. Henbrandt chips it around a man and chases it down himself. He has a man going to the front. It was Clybourne, but the pass was elbow high. He couldn't do much with it. Working down low, Lance can't take it away from Brandon. Far side, O'Connell delivers a hit. Puck in neutral. Skinner plays to Lance. Toros look to hurry back into the zone. Lance leaves for O'Connell. O'Connell's shot's blocked. Lays free in the slot. Clybourne keeps it down the wall. Touched into the middle. Connor Beatty's the first one to it. O'Connell trying to free it up. Has it on the far side. Throws across for Hembrandt. It's blocked off. Clybourne with it. Walks around and now looks to throw into the middle. He had O'Connell backside. The pass didn't get through. OC with it now at the far side. Hash marks. Plays back up top to the point and Skinner. Weak shot. That changeup almost fooled Vernon. Near side. Clybourne with it. He dumps it in. Vernon gloves this, and as the Toros chase, Vernon wants to take a breath. Shots now 9-7 in favor of the Toros. 2:15 to play here in period number 1. We're still scoreless. Draw will be to the right of Vernon. Toros win the draw, hammered on net, puck loose. Where is it? It comes all the way back out towards the point. A ton of traffic. Vernon gave up a big rebound, but no one was able to settle it down. D-to-D in their own zone now for the Toros. McGinnis looks up ice for Ness. Ness banks into the zone, gets it himself, and then it's kicked right back out. Coet got a stick but couldn't control. Now he chases it down. Coet holds behind the Toro cage. Comes to the near side, McGinnis. Dumped in. Far side, Ness. Ness keeps it moving, Hargindegi. Hargindegi along the wall, trying to dangle through. He can't get to the front with possession. Had his stick taken out of his hands, and then the puck thrown up and out of play by the Wings. Wings won't be allowed to change. 125 on that puck out of play. Shots on goal, 10-7 in favor of the Toros, who have been buzzing these last 3 or 4 minutes. They've done everything but solve Matt Vernon. Skoog on the draw for the Toros against Pitters, I believe. Yep. Hard to see the jersey number when they're in that location, but that is Pitters. Mikowski gets a talking to for encroaching on the face-off circle. Now we'll do it again. Will Skoog try and win it forward like he did last time, or is he going to win this one back? He wins this one back to Strom. Strom sweeps across to Earn. Lincoln Earn flips one wide of the cage. Keenan Lund on the near side couldn't find the handle. It's out to neutral. Clevin takes it away from Rocco. Toros look to dump it back in. Delayed offside, so the Toros have to peel back and let the Wings start up ice unmolested. A long pass, and the Wings save icing with good hustle there from Bendorf, but the Toros get possession. Skoog on the attack into the zone. Final minute of play here in period number 1. We're still scoreless on the Minotauros network. Strata touches that out. It would have gone for icing, but it caught a snow pile in front of the Toro bench. So Strom has to play. Strom holds behind the Toro cage. Toros setting up a controlled breakout. Time for a rush and maybe a little bit of offensive zone pressure. This is Clevin. Has trouble at the red line. Strom's there, dumps it in, but it's right onto the tape, and now Strata. Saved by Grabko, rebound to the far side. Long shot through traffic, save made, rebound. And able to bat it away with the glove was Grabko. That was ticketed for the twine. Grabko couldn't catch it, but he did bat it away. Now into the corner, Reisman looking in front. Jam play at the side of the net, doesn't go. Thrown ahead, and this will go down. It won't go far enough for icing, and the horn will sound. We're through 20 minutes of exciting hockey, but we're still scoreless. We will take a commercial break here on the Minotauros Network. When we come back, My man Ullin will take you through the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mesa Arena for Game 4 of the playoffs for the fight for the Robertson Cup. 18-28 till the start of the second period. It's been one heck of a matchup. Both teams able to hold each other scoreless. Although no team was able to score on one another, I'm going to have to give that victory to the Minot Minotauros. The Aberdeen Wings were able to come away with a 7-2 win yesterday, as Grabco allowed 7 goals on him, but tonight wasn't allowing it. A much better defensive period compared to yesterday, and another Grabco had a lot of great saves and really was an important factor for the Minot Minotauros. There was a shot that Grabco caught, and that could have been a score, but Nicholas Grabco is not a stranger to achievements, as he is NAHL Central Division Star of the Week back in November 12th, and on November 12th, and also is the NAHL top prospects in 2019. Regularly, he's 92% when it comes to saves, but last night he struggled a little bit. Most of it wasn't his fault. A lot of the scoring opportunities was due to poor defense and just a lot of plays. There was one play in particular where there was a 3-on-1 against Grabco, and that really was one of the plays in particularly that gives you a picture on how it went yesterday. About 1,992 people were here yesterday. The place is still packed, and the Minot Minotauro fans are going crazy as the Toros had a great defensive and great performance by Grabco, as currently the Wings have an advantage here at the Mesa Arena, as they're 4-1 here at the Mesa. The Minotauros actually have an advantage as they're 4-3 on the road. So if they win tonight, they will go to Aberdeen and will have an advantage on the road. But if they don't come away with a victory tonight, they'll be heading home, and the Aberdeen Wings will advance on to Blaine, Minnesota. Great startup so far. Both teams holding each other scoreless. About 16 minutes till the start of the second period. We'll be back with some more information on what's happening around the league after a few words from our sponsors.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car. A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy. Covered it. September 30th, 2013. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler, at our office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Game 4 of the Central Cup Finals in a fight for the Robertson Cup between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings. I'm Minot Minotauros, bringing you the Gooseneck Implement Report here on AM 1390 KRRZ, HockeyTV.com, and the Minot Minotauros Network. About 12:15 till the start of the second period. Both teams held each other scoreless. This isn't the only game happening around the league, as also last night the Johnstown Tomahawks trailed to the New Jersey Titans. New Jersey Titans coming away with a 3-2 lead yesterday. The Fairbanks Ice Dogs came away with a 6-1 lead over the Minnesota Magicians. And for those of you that didn't tune in last night, the Aberdeen Wings were able to capture a 7-2 victory yesterday and are currently ahead in the series 2-1. So currently happening around the league. Still, we have not had any scores going on in the first period, but the Johnstown Tomahawks are currently leading 2-1 against the New Jersey Titans. Selensky was able to put it on the board for Johnstown, and also Kramer. And for the New Jersey Titans, he was able to put it in 14:56 into the second period. So about 11:10, Zamboni is out. The place is packed, waiting to see some Minotauro hockey. Coach Murray yesterday was not very impressed with his Minotauro team, as he is notorious for having a fantastic hockey career, and obviously having someone like him in your corner definitely helps you when you're the Minot Minotauros. He was disappointed last night and said he was that they were playing men against boys, and that he was just not happy with the kind of mistakes that were going on yesterday. Obviously, Coach Murray will be much happier coming into the second period, and has been great. So just after this, after quick words from our sponsor, I'll sit down with one of your very own, Ken Oda.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Andrew Kangas here to tell you that hockey can be rough, and so can driving in a North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring it to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are truly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are Minot's finest.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mesa Arena and some playoff action between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings, currently in Game 4. The Aberdeen Wings are currently leading 2-1 in the series, about 9 minutes till the start of the first period. Both teams held scoreless. I'm here with one of your very own, Ken Oda. Ken, do you think that today's first period is a lot better compared to yesterday?
Oh, certainly better than yesterday, and really, I thought it was the best period of hockey all series long. Not that I didn't enjoy the Toros winning in Game 1 or think that the Toros necessarily played poorly in Game 2. I thought the Toros, with the exception of maybe the first 10 minutes, were the better team in Game 2. Last night, obviously a different story. Last night was the Wings' night, but really, I think that may have been the best period of hockey from an entertainment standpoint. If you take partisanship out of it and you're not rooting for either team, just pure hockey standpoint, that was a fantastic 20 minutes. And that is actually more of what I expected from this series, to be honest with you. These are two of the best teams in the league. Wings and Toros. Both Toros finished with the 6th best record. The Wings, I believe, with the 3rd best record in the league. So really, two of the best teams in the league. This is what I expected. And I think really what's thrown it off is every other game this series, the team has scored a minute 20 in, and that totally changes the complexion of the game. An even game so far, and I think it's been a lot of fun.
Well, a lot of oohs and ahs, and a lot of people jumping out of their seats. I'll be honest with you, I was notorious for doing that too, whether it was each team. I think defensively, they had a fantastic game. I think one of the best pure defensive games for the Minotauros compared to yesterday. They had some defensive mistakes. What are your thoughts on their defense so far in this first period?
There's still been a couple of breakdowns. I think I want to say it was Riley Murphy was left all alone in the slot, and Grabko robbed him with the glove. There's been a couple other breakdowns, but you're right. For the most part, it's been a cleaner game defensively. Last night especially, there were breakdowns that seemed like every other shift. That hasn't been the case tonight. I think the most encouraging thing is the shot totals. The Toros had just 17 shots all last night, on pace for 30 right now with 10 through the first 20 minutes.
Well, and defensively, obviously, the Toros defensemen didn't really put Grabko in great position. They came away with a 7-2 victory yesterday. 7 goals being scored on Grabko. But like we were saying, Grabko made some really good saves. And also yesterday, we were kind of questioning who would be in the rotation at the goalie position. Coach Murray decided to keep Grabko, and obviously he's been having a fantastic game as a goalie.
He certainly has, and I think Marty did the right thing there. You just look at it. Last night's game, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Everything that could go right for Aberdeen went right. I think at one point Strada made a blind behind-the-legs pass that went right onto a guy's tape. So really, everything that could go wrong went wrong for the Toros last night. I think the best thing the coaching staff could do, throw that game in the garbage. It's still just one loss in a best-of-5 series. Yes, you look at some of the breakdowns and you learn from it, but there's no reason to sit here after 60 games of regular season, 5 games in the postseason.
Well, also Murray said that that yesterday the Wings were men against boys.
Yeah.
But Murray also stated that they've been in this position before. Last year they were trailing 2-1 as well, but they came away with the 2-game victory later on and ended up taking the series, and they were confident, and their confidence definitely showed compared to yesterday.
Certainly, and I think, one of the things that maybe plays into a little bit as well is last night after the Wings won, last year we were in the same situation. I think that helps give this core for this team that came back more confidence, because last year it was 2-1 Wings after 3 games. That's the same case.
And a lot of confidence coming into this second period as they held the Aberdeen Wings scoreless yesterday. And
sorry about that. For fans who don't know, I have a lot of other responsibilities here, so someone just came to ask a question, but
he's a busy man.
Yes. But yeah, I think the Toros being in that situation last year, down 2-1, and winning the series gives guys like Fritz Belisle, Taylor Lance, and the guys who were here last year, Connor McGinnis. Toros have a very veteran club, a club that went all the way to the championship game. They can come back from this. They did it last year. They know that. I don't think walking out of this building last night that any of the 25 guys in that locker room felt defeated. It's one game. Last year we lost game 1 to the Wings 6-0. 2 years ago, we beat them in game 3 7-1 and ultimately lost the series. In a best of 5, all that matters is the win or the loss. They don't give you an extra win because you won by a lot. So I think last night this group walked out of here still a confident group, knowing that after last year we can come back and do it.
And I think that, coming with that big of a deficit, I think that was definitely a great way to come back. So that was your very own Ken Oda. We'll be back with some more action with Ken Oda after a few minutes with our sponsor.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The forensic analyst searched for clues to the house fire. Starch? Suddenly it came together. The fire was started by
microwave.
Covered July 25th, 2015. Talk to farmers. We know it's anything because we've seen
Hi, Toros fans. This is Lincoln Aaron. Call my billet line, Candace Pickard at Farmers Agent, Miranda Schuler's office at 701-838-8144 for all your insurance needs.
Whoa, what was that? That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningson, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the field, on the rinks, and in the gym. We look forward to watching you succeed. The familiar faces you know can know you by name. First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us. Member FDIC. Equal housing lenders.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler, at her office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. Toros and Aberdeen Wings scoreless here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com. Toros will now be working left to right on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned into the Minotauros Network. Shots on goal through the first 20, 10-9 in favor of the Toros, but as I said, we're scoreless. Just one other game in action after Fairbanks has already punched their ticket to return to the Robertson Cup. Johnstown trying to draw even with New Jersey. They lead 3-1 in the third. Game 5 between the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls is tomorrow. Start of the second. Skoog and Pitters. Puck is dropped and we're underway. They dig on the near side. Pitters had the puck underneath. Gets it back to the point. Mikowski back to Pitters on the near side half wall. Drops it down behind the goal. Bendorf shot off the post. Rebound to the far side. It was the outside of the post based on where he was standing. Lund chips out to neutral. Mikowski gloves down to the stick and dumps it right back into the Toro zone. McGinnis is back on it. Again, comes to the near side in Lund. Keenan Lund gains the red line and then chips it on net. Vernon forced to play. Clevin trying to take it away, but Bonet steps into him. Near side, it gets past Lance out to neutral. Earn has it there. Sweeps across to Strom. Strom dumps it cross corner. Henbrandt had thoughts of chasing. Instead, it's Taylor Lance who steps into Bonet. Henbrandt lurking on the scrum as well. 2-on-2, they dig in the corner. A third wing joins the party, and Picorni digs it out and then plays ahead. Brad Belisle can't stop that. Lincoln Earn jams up the wall. The Toros able to gain the line. Lance looks across. It was long for Fritz Belisle, and now Vernon pokes it to the far side half wall. Fritz leaves it down the wall, but Picorni's there. Comes across to Brad Belisle. A step up by Earn, and the puck gets past him, and now Brad Belisle's in. Centering feed, cleaned up nicely by Strom, and then he chips up the near wall. Lance banks out to neutral. Dalton Weigel has it there. Banks to the near side. Sladek. Earn looks across to the far side, and Strom gathers it there. Strom up ice for Henbrandt. That missed him. Henbrandt catches the carom and then finds Marino coming on a change. Leaves for Rice and back to Marino. Shot save made by Vernon. Rebound given to the near side. Murphy up the wall. Taken away by Skinner. He missed Henbrandt with the pass. Weigel plays it over to the far side. Bonet ahead. Henbrandt keeps it. Gives to Reisman. Reisman delaying. Now we'll chip it in behind for Marino. Marino guides it to the far side. Reisman with it there. Reisman tied up along the far wall, and Bonet flips this out towards the Toro zone. Skinner's on it there, watched by Strada. He throws ahead. Kelly touched it into the zone to negate the icing. Easy for me to say. Thrown to the far side wall. Murphy hoists one out to neutral. Strada gathers it and then gives up to Kennedy. Kennedy into the zone, watched by a pair of Toros. Looks to center. Skinner was all over that pass and plays to the far side. Reisman just spins it out to neutral. Brandon has it there, and he'll punt one deep into the Toro zone. Clybor spinning in the near corner, then leaves for Skinner. Skins looks across. He finds Reisman. Big Dave at the red line. Tries to roll it into the zone. That doesn't work. A good read by Skinner, though, breaks up the return feed. And now they'll dig on the near side wall. Kelly met there. He was nowhere near the puck. Meanwhile, Kelly gets it back, and now he chips it deep. Vernon, with his Vaughn stick, plays into the far corner. O'Connell battling against a pair of wings. Now Ness joins the fight, and they'll dig along the near wall. Morgan stepped into by Hargindegi and went down hard. Morgan looked to the ref as he regained his feet. And much like Skoog in the last period, the ref shakes his head and says no. This is Pitters. Taken away by Ness. Put right back free by Pitters. Ahead for Bendorf, and Pitters couldn't drag his foot. That play is offside. 16:36 to play here in period number 2. Toros and Wings still scoreless shots. 12-9 in favor of the good guys. Miranda Schuler checking in on 1390. Jen and Larry Grabko from Ormond Beach. Pitters and Skoog on the draw in front of the Wings penalty box. Wings control. Rocco to the far side. Tries a shot save made by Grabko. No rebound given. A delayed call coming. A trip called from behind the play by Heidemann. And who are they taking? Skoog.
It's time for another Dr. Jason Bradley Century Eyewear.
So Skoog goes to the penalty box. The Toros to the kill for the second time. Obviously, since we're scoreless, the Wings are 0 for 1 on the evening. Belial, Hargindegi, Coet, and McGinnis. Toros win the draw back, but the Wings take it away. McGinnis takes it back and guides it along the near wall. Hargindegi able to stop. He plays ahead for Fritz Belial. The Toro captain's in. Wines fires into the glove of Vernon for a whistle. The Wings have not given up a shorthanded goal all 60 games of the regular season, or now 8 games in the postseason. Draw in the offensive zone despite the Toros being shorthanded. Belial, Hargindegi, Earn, and Strom. Hargindegi will line up behind Fritz Belial. They tie up, and the Wings eventually dig it out. Minute 40 on the power play as Weigel starts up ice. Drops it back to Bonet. Bonet looks across for Picorni. Poked away from him at the line. Hargindegi and Bonet tie up, and the Wings gain control. Weigel looks across. Picorni into the zone. Drops, and that allowed Ness to recover. Ness, who was coming on for Hargindegi, able to chase that down. Now it's jammed back to the point in Weigel. Weigel, good stick by Ness. Blocks that pass, and the Wings have to retreat and retrieve. Weigel looking up the middle to Picorni. Picorni and Kelly battling. Kelly takes it away. Into the corner it goes. Ness is there. Kelly guides it back out to neutral. The Toros will use this opportunity to kill clock instead of attack, as there's still 48 seconds left on the power play. That one's dumped in. Vernon stops it there. This is dumped in by Bonet. And then thrown the length by Clybourne. 20 seconds left on the power play as Vernon stops. Heward with it, watched by Lund. He'll start up the middle of the ice. Clears and then drops a pass. Lund pokes at it, and now will look to get his feet moving. Lund chases it down into the zone, trying to bull his way to the front. He's forced to turn. Keenan Lund pinned there, but that should do it. Skoog released from hockey jail, and he'll rejoin the play. Strata starts up ice, chips it to the far side. Clybourne with it. Comes ahead for Skoog. Skoog turns into the zone. Delays, cuts to the middle. Skoog, shot, save made, no rebound given. Skoog tied up with someone after the play.
All Minotauros tankard ale is now on special for $2 a glass. Until it runs out. That's That's Minotauros Tankard Ale on special for $2 a glass. Get yours before it runs out.
Draw will be to the right of Vernon.
I gotta go. Tried it. I liked it.
What do we got? Now the referee, Sam Heidemann, over talking to the Toro bench. Shout out to Ignacio Iduarte, listening in Nebraska on the Minotauros network. They dig along the boards. Eventually, Pitters and the Wings gain control. He'll speed along the far side, chips it after he crosses the red line into McGinnis's corner. McGinnis and Pitters cancel along the boards. Bendorf finds it, plays back to the point. Brandon mishandles, and the Wings have to regroup. Henbrandt steps into Brandon, but Rocco's back into the zone on the attack. Rocco looking to center. It hits a skate and goes right to Henbrandt. Henbrandt gets the puck out to neutral at least. And the Wings control. Salpeter ahead for Rocco. Rocco turns up ice away from Henbrandt, gains the line on the far side, and then loses an edge and rolls the puck in deep. Pitters back to the front. Backdoor play. Shot. It's in. Bendorf. Bendorf strikes first for the Wings. With 13:28 to play in the second. So the draw comes back to center after the Aberdeen goal. Will the Toros be able to respond? They did in the Bismarck series. Marino and Picorni on the draw. Wings control. Far side, Sladek met by Strom. The puck rolls deep into the Toro zone. Ern gets away from Picorni and then plays ahead on the far side. Bonet breaks it up at the red line, or at the blue line. Brad Belisle finds it, plays it ahead, and now Picorni on the attack. Picorni centering feed. Grabko somehow kept it out, and then it was cleaned up nicely by the Toros defense. It won't go far enough for icing, so the Wings will control in their own zone. Bonet ahead. Brad Belisle couldn't get it past Lincoln Ern near side. Kelly just got up high on Sladek. Dumped into the Toro zone. Around to the near side. Kelly touches for Marino. That didn't work out. Now Marino just got a stick to the gut. This is out to neutral. Sicoli, the wing captain, dumps it in. Skinner and Murphy dig along the end wall. Strada digs it out of the scrum, jams it back to the point. Dumped in behind. It'll ring all the way around to the near side half wall. Kelly touches back, long shot from the point, goes well wide. Heward keeps it. He just chips down into the corner. Murphy and Sicoli. Sicoli stepped into and the puck turned over. The Toros start up ice. Reisman gives to Kelly. Kelly chips it into the zone. Toros need a change. Skinner wisely backs off. Far side, broken up at the red line by Clybour. And it comes back to him. He'll play back to Skinner. Delayed call coming. Murphy and Clybour will both go. So the Wings' first penalty of the game comes on coincidental minors. Murphy and Clybour. And we'll go for a side. I believe it's slashing both ways. I'm not sure. We'll listen for Seth. Here we go.
18, Riley Murphy. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. And a penalty also the Minotauros skater number 18, Levi Kleibauer. 2 minutes for slashing.
That's dumped in. Back on it is McGinnis. Again, turns it over, then gets it back. Now he'll leave for Taylor Lance. 90 seconds left in the 4-on-4 play as Taylor Lance starts up ice. Gets right around Picorni and Sladek. Now Lance tries a third, and he can't get by Powell. Lyle wins it, and then it's played back to the point in Lincoln Earn. Earn shot through traffic, blocked off by that traffic, and eventually Picorni able to find the handle. Chip to the near side, and Brandon. Brandon leaves for Sladek. Sladek, shot save made, rebound in behind. Glove down by Brandon. Pearson Brandon looking across, it's broken up. Earn looking to get it and go. He punted it to the Wings blue line, and now the Wings control. Sladek into the zone, has Picorni, shot save made by Grabko, who then gets the glove on top for a whistle. Shots now even, 14 aside, but the Wings lead 1-0. 44 seconds left on the 4-on-4, 10:23 to play here in period number 2. Draw to the right of Grabko. Draw to the right of Grabko. Skoog and Sokoli tie up, and the Toros eventually gain possession. Skoog plays back to the Toros defense. Skinner lost it on the near wall. Sokoli takes over, chips it deep. Far side, Strom. Strom dogged by Strada, who then dumps it in. Kangas gets around Strada. Carries into the zone. Andrew Kangas, deep. Moves it along for Skoog. Skoog tries to turn back the way he came. That proved to be a bad decision, but support comes from Kangas, who plays back to the point. Skinner couldn't hold on. Salpeter. Both teams come full strength as it's dumped in. Grabko stops for Strom, who guides it around to the near side, and Skinner. Skinner up the middle for Skoog. Skoog away from Kennedy, gains the zone. Skoog on his backhand. Shot off the outside of the cage. The Wings find it first. Lund will pressure. Near side, Mikowski touches ahead from Morgan. Pass ahead, Kennedy gets around Reisman and gains the line. Kennedy, good poke by McGinnis, forces the play in behind the Toro net. Marino gives chase near side. Morgan wins the race, plays down the wall. Coet guides it around to the far corner, and McGinnis. Long toss ahead, Marino chips it into the zone. Heward's on it first. Heward to the far side. Reisman closes off the wall. Pokes it down in the corner. The Wings take over. McGinnis keeps it at the line and flicks it deep for Lund. Keenan Lund hit hard along the wall. Reisman there in support. Played back to the point and Earn. Earn comes across for Coet. Shot off the end wall. Comes back to the side of the net. Toros can't jam it home. They dig in behind. Marino's the first to it. Guides it back in behind for Lund, but Mikowski stood him up. Reisman takes it back, gives to Lund. Lund using his body to protect, then gets taken into the scrum, fights through the scrum, trying to jam it back to the point, but it's taken away by the Wings. Sladek up the far side wall, looking to center. Brad Belisle has it in his skates. Backhand try, it's in. .8:11 to go in period number 2, and the Toros trail by 2. Wings control. Brandon dumps it. Clybourne met behind the net. Lance finds Fritz Belisle. Plays in behind for Levi Clybourne. Turned over. Loose in front. The Toros find it first. Fritz Belisle comes across for Diedrich Henbrandt. Henbrandt can't gain the line successfully. Skinner wins a battle, plays ahead. Fritz Belisle's in. He finds Henbrandt. Henbrandt in, looks to cut across. It's broken up. Henbrandt in the corner. Hammered around to the far side. Clybourne. Clybourne can't keep it, and the Toros will have to regroup. Skinner up ice for Henbrandt, who couldn't catch it cleanly. Vernon out of his net. Throws that off the glass and out. Up ice, Fritz Belisle. Fritz Belisle hoists it. Kevin Ness gives chase. Brandon moves it to the near side, and Bendorf gives to Sicoli. Sicoli speeds into the zone. It's poked into the corner by Coet. Argindegi wins a battle along the wall and then plays it back for his defense. McGinnis comes back around to Coet. Argindegi did not touch that, so goes for an icing. Icing's brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. .6:45 left to go in period number 2. Toros trail by a pair. They win the draw. Argindegi can't settle it down. O'Connell does. OC chips ahead. It's broken up. Kennedy back into the zone, leaves for Morgan. Morgan on the far side. Run over by Argindegi. Coet flicks along the glass, and it goes up and out of play. For a whistle. And we'll have our media timeout on the ice, so we'll take one too. When we come back, we will have the rest of period number 2 here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, this is Dave Pankow from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Live first.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. Toros trail 2-0 here on the Minotauros Network with 6:30 to play in period number 2. Goals from Bendorf and Belisle for the Wings. Give the Wings a 2-0 lead. They came about 8 minutes apart in real time. And 5 minutes apart in hockey time. Skoog and Kennedy on the draw. Skoog wins it back. Coet's going to have to race for it, though, as Kennedy's on his hip and spins him down. Toros want a call. They've yet to get a power play tonight. And now Kennedy just jumped on Skoog behind the play. Delayed call coming. The Toros will get a power play once the Wings touch. So Kennedy called for holding. And the Toros get a chance on the power play to maybe get back into this one. I don't think it's a stretch to call this the biggest power play of the season if you're a Toros fan. Toros 4 for 21 on the power play. This postseason, the Wings 18 for 19 on the kill. Wings win the draw. Salpeter hammers it around to the far side. Lund can't stop it. And the puck rolls all the way down. Clybourne drops it back for Keenan Lund. Lund, Lance, Clybourne, Belisle, and Kangas. The quintet out for the Toros. Clybourne again starts up ice. 1:35 on the power play. Levi drops it back for Taylor Lance. Lance into the zone, leaves off for Fritz Belisle. Belisle leaves for Lance. Lance looks into the middle for Kangas, touches back to the point in Clybourne. Clybourne's shot's blocked by a sliding Belisle. Lance keeps it at the near point, looks to walk in. Fans on a pass, now jams it down low. Belisle from the outside of the net. Puts it off the outside of the net, I should say, from below the goal line. 5:25, a palindrome on the clock. There's one on the power play as well. 1:11 left to go. On the man advantage for the Toros, who trail by 2. Skoog, Reisenen, Henbrandt, Strom, and Kelly for the Toros. Mikowski. Mikowski's bad behavior here gets Picorni tossed from the draw, so Bendorf will step in instead. Draw caught up in the linesman's skate, eventually dug out by Skoog. Strom keeps, gives to Skoog. Skoog drops below the goal line, Reisenen right back to Skoog on the half wall. Skoog holding. Pressured, now he gives to Henbrandt, who touches down low. Reisenen back to Skoog. Skoog up top for Strom. Strom gives to Skoog. Skoog walks in. Shot hits a leg, carries him into the corner. Skoog's on it first. Plays up top to Strom. And Picorni with a good stick jams that out to neutral. Skoog starts up ice. He can't get through. Now he comes across for Henbrandt. Henbrandt dumps it into the far corner. Heward's on it first. Uses the glass to get that out. Toros whistled for a hand pass. Strom thought he got a piece with the stick before Kelly played it, but apparently did not. 25 seconds left on the Toro power play. 4:38 to go in period number 2. Toros need to find one, you'd think, before the horn. Ideally. Skoog and Belisle in front of the Toro bench. Skoog wins it back. It hops on Kelly, though, and he'll have to retreat. He comes across to Strom once he gains possession, and now Strom gives to Skoog. Skoog along the blue line. Feeds across for Henbrandt. Henbrandt met there. Skoog can't dangle through. Now it's in front. Reisenen backdoor! Skoog couldn't get a stick on it. The Wings come full strength. This is Bendorf. Poked free, Brandon. Chops it down the wall, Kennedy. Kennedy dives to try and keep it, but it's poked out to neutral. Marino finds Henbrandt into the zone. Henbrandt back to Marino. It's taken away. Played ahead on the near side, poked away from Bendorf. This is Kennedy ahead for Rocco. Rocco to Bendorf. Bendorf delays. Trying to jam it. It's loose out front. And why did the whistle go? Because Grabco's lost a piece of his equipment. His blocker was loose on the ice. 3:30 left to play in period number 2. Thank you to Kayla Lingenfelter, who I now know is watching on GoToros.com and the Listen Live button. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. Took off the tie for the rest of this one. Strada dumped it down low. Murphy back to Strada. Strada looks up top. Mikowski drops down low to Murphy. Murphy's shot saved by Grabco. No rebound given with Sicoli lurking on the doorstep. 3:16 left to go in period number 2. Toros out shooting the Wings 18-17. But have yet to solve Vernon, who's working on a shutout. Draw will be to the right of Grabco. One back by Lance. Wings control. Sladek throws out front. Grabco quickly with the glove.
The Minotauros would also like to have a special thanks
3:08 left to go in period number 2.
Larry and Brandon McFall and all of the staff at the Mesa Arena for all they've done for the Minotauros this season.
18-18 shots on goal. Taylor Lance on the far side. Escapes the zone but lost the handle. Skinner finds it. Guides across for Levi. Clybourne plays ahead. He finds Fritz Belisle. The Toro captain carries over center. Dumps it in, looking to chase it down. Dumps it in behind. Lance finds it on the far wall. Lance doing well. Couldn't eventually get through. Belisle gives to Lund. Lund driving the net, tries to get it to Skinner, who's tied up. And the puck goes out to neutral. All the way down to the Toro zone. Grabco speeds over to keep it away from the forechecking Murphy. Long stretch pass for Kangas is intercepted, and Weigel dumps it back in. It rings to the far side. Sokoli's on it first. He kicks down the wall. It's onto the tape of Clybourne. Clybourne around to the near side. Lund is pinned. Keenan Lund. Ahead on the near side. Kangas is tied up. Skoog and Strada tied up in neutral. Wings control. McCorney dogged by Kelly. Kelly takes it away. Throws it in front. There's no one there for the Toros. It's ahead for Strada on the near side. Strada looking into the middle. Skoog picked that off. Lost the handle though, did Skoog. Good diving poke by Strom. Left in behind for Earn. Minute 20 left to go in period number 2. Kelly hacks that into the zone. Bouncing puck. Brandon with it. Kangas harassed him, but the puck's out to neutral. This will go for an icing as the Toros win the race. So the Wings won't be allowed to change. 1:10 left to go in the second. Can the Toros take advantage? Marino, Hargindegi, and Reisenen in front of Strom and Earn. Hitters and Marino to take the draw. Draw one back by Pitters. Glass and not out. Lincoln Earn kept it and chopped it down into the corner. Makowski and Hargindegi were tied up. This will again go for icing as Earn wins the race. Draw in the offensive zone once again off the icing. Hitters changed for Kennedy. Even after the icing, so the Wings get the break they wanted. Morgan and Marino on the draw. Morgan wins it back. Brandon couldn't ring it out of the zone. Marino moves it to the far side. Hargindegi and Beatty give chase. Beatty tied up along the boards. Brandon finds it. Plays in the near corner. Makowski. 43 seconds left. Ryson with a big hit on Pitters, but it's ahead for Morgan. Freed up near side. Ahead for Hargindegi. In alone. He's got Ryson with him. Ryson shot. It's in. A huge one with 31.6. great pass up to Hargindegi, and Hargindegi comes across to Rysanen. And Big Dave does what Big Dave does. That's score big goals. And the Toros faithful have reason to cheer again. We'll get you the call of the goal.
Here's your Minot Minotauros Lamplighter Lounge scoring his 5th goal of the playoffs. Number 24, David Rysanen. For the assist to number 8, Joseph Hargindegi. And to number 3, Lincoln Earn.
I'm a straight rider.
So, Earn with the feed up to Hargindegi gets... And that'll do it for the period, I guess. So we're through 40. There was still 0.7 of a second left, but the refs just tell them to roll it. So we're through 40. Toros trail the Wings 2-1. A late goal in the second. Hopefully gets the offense going for the Toros. We will take a commercial break, come back with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRZ and HockeyTV.com.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car. A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy. Covered it. September 30th, 2013. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler, at her office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to AM 1390 KRRZ, HockeyTV.com, and the Minotauros Network. I'm Yulini Duarte, bringing you the Gooseneck Implement Report here on AM 1390 KRRZ. 18:30 till the start of the second period. Wings currently leading 2-1. Wings were off to a great start coming out of the gates. They tightened up on defense and limited the Toros to their scoring opportunities. So far, the Toros are trailing by 1, but they're back in it, and is a different game compared to yesterday, as they were the Toros lost yesterday 7-2, but this is a completely different game compared to yesterday. A fantastic job by Grabko. There was the Wings were able to score 2 on him, but a much better game defensively than yesterday, and his defensemen setting him up and limiting the Wings from their shooting opportunities. So starting off, Ben Dorf broke the ice, no pun intended, for the Wings with 13:27 left in the second, so was able to put the first goal up for the Wings and the first score of the game. And then Kelly Murphy for the Wings was called for a penalty, and that was the first penalty for the Wings. And Kleiborg of the Minotauros was called for slashing. So not a lot of contact, or at least not a lot of trips to the box for the Wings. I believe only 2 made it to the box for the Wings. Also, Brad Belisle scored with 8-11, a shot, and he launched the shot and is the second goal in front of the net. And then finally the Toros were able to get one in. 31.6 seconds left till the end of the second period. Harginigi had a nice pass up to David Reisinen, who was sitting in front of the net, was able to score his 5th goal of the playoffs. David Reisinen definitely has an interesting story. He's had 50 points this season and now has 5 goals of the playoffs, and is also the leading scorer for the Toros. To think that he was just took a year off from the Minotauros, from hockey, to attend the University of Minnesota, and now he's the leading scorer for the Toros. So interesting games so far. I like to compare to hockey to boxing. It just comes down to winning the period. So the first period, the Toros won first period as they came up defensively and held the Wings from scoring, and the first score didn't happen until the second period. And I believe this period was a draw when it comes, at least to hockey terms, because the Wings had a 2-0 lead, and it looked like all energy was lost, but Reisinen picked up the pace and was able to score the first goal for the Toros, and will be giving them momentum going into the locker room. Murray will be liking that a lot more compared to yesterday. Murray compared yesterday's game, as the Wings were men against boys yesterday. A lot of mistakes, but they really let up from their mistakes yesterday and is limiting their shots. The Wings tightened up their defense, but a lot better period compared to yesterday. So about 15 minutes till the start of the second period. The Zambonis on the ice. We'll be back with some more quick updates happening around the league after a few words from our sponsors.
What was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection, brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mesa Arena for some more playoff action between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings. Currently, the Wings are taking a 2-1 lead coming into the second period. About 2 minutes left, 12 minutes, pardon me, folks, till the start of the third period and final period between the two teams. Whoever wins this will advance on. Well, if the Wings win this, the Wings will advance on. If the Toros win it, they'll go back to Aberdeen and have an opportunity to take it 5 games and has an opportunity to make it to Blaine, Minnesota. So just some updates happening around the league. There's one other matchup coming up, as right now the Johnstown Tomahawks come away with a final score against the New Jersey Titans, came away with a 3-1 victory. Solinsky was able to score 5 minutes into the first period, and Kramer scored then a few minutes after that, and then Benwell then scored about 12 minutes into the third period. And the only score for the New Jersey Titans was Nomovsky, pardon if I mispronounced that, and that was about 6 minutes into the second period. So the final score for that matchup was 3-1. And coming into this game, just a quick reminder, the Aberdeen Wings are currently leading the Minot Minotauros 2-1. So about 10:36 till the start of the final period of this fourth game matchup between the two teams. We'll be back with some more playoff action after a few words from our sponsors.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Andrew Kangas here to tell you that hockey can be rough, and so can driving in a North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring it to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are truly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are Minot's finest.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The forensic analyst searched for clues to the house fire.
Could that be
starch? Suddenly it came together. The fire was started by
An over-microwaved potato?
Covered, July 25th, 2015. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Lincoln Earn. Call my billet mom, Candace Pickard, at Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler's office at 701-838-8144 for all your insurance needs.
Whoa, what was that? That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here to Minot, North Dakota, in tonight's matchup between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings. About 7:37 till the start of this third period in a playoff action between the two teams. Wings are currently leading 2-1, and I have with you your very own Ken Oda. Well, Ken, currently the Wings are leading 2-1. But I believe that last goal was a great momentum for the Toros.
Certainly. That was a huge one to get with 30 seconds left. It's a big difference coming into the third period down 1 versus coming into the third period down 2. So that was a huge goal. And, of course, if you're going to pick a guy who's going to score a big goal for the Toros, you'd guess first David Rysanen. So a huge one for Big Dave.
And I think that's the thing. I think David Rysanen, if you set him up perfectly for a goal, I think that's not a surprise for Rysanen, as he's currently leading the Toros with 5 goals in this playoff run. So I think that next period, would you think that there will be some more puck movement with the Minotauros and some greater opportunities to score?
I would think so. I think, honestly, what I think you're going to see is, if anything, the Toros were a little bit too picky with their shot selection in the second period. I'd like to see them shoot it more, and I think that's what's going to be the message from Marty Murray to the guys in the locker room.
I think one of the things is they had some opportunities, a few errors. There was some nice setups, maybe just a few unexpected shots.
Yeah, I don't think Grabko's played poorly. He'd probably want the second goal back. That was a weak backhander, but it did just sneak under the bar. The first goal was like last night. There wasn't anything Grabs could do. It was a pass across to a wide-open guy. Had the whole net to shoot at, as Grabko had to be over to the other side to play the initial player with the puck. So not a ton Grabs could do there. But, again, he's made so many big saves tonight and all season long. You're not going to pin this one on Grabko if the Toros don't come back.
Well, and another thing about it is I think the defensemen have tightened up on defense. I think they've had some nice saves. There were some good shots by the Wings, and I think some of the defensemen really did a good job stepping up and deflecting some of those shots.
Definitely.
And so there's about 5:12 remaining. Wings are currently leading 2-1, so we'll be back with some more playoff action with Ken Oda after a few words from our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler, at her office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Hi, this is Dave Panko from First International Bank and Trust. I'd like to wish all the local athletes good luck in the upcoming sports season. We want to thank all the coaches who give of their time, help mentor our students through their example of leadership, sportsmanship, character, and determination. Have a great season. From your family at First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Live first.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink in Mesa Arena as we get ready for the start of period number 3 here on the Minotauros Network, AM 1390, KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros trail 2-1 despite out shooting the Wings 19-18 through the first 40 minutes. Toros once again working right to left on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned into the Minotauros Network. Lance and Pitters. .50-50 draw, eventually kicks to the side wall, and Belial hammers it in. It rides the glass and banks to the far side. Taylor Lance gathers and sweeps it in behind the net. Played to the near side. McGinnis pinches down. McGinnis played it into the corner. Mikowski's on it first. Mikowski ahead to the far side. Pitters looks up ice. Rocco bumped off, but support was there from Bendorf. Pitters finds it on the far side. Coette steps into him. They dig along the boards. Toros Lance finds it and plays ahead to the near side, and Belial. Fritz Belial gains the red and then chips it deep. He'll look to chase it down. He and Weigel come together. Weigel played it over to Bonet. Bonet moves it to the far side, and Bendorf thrown to the near side. Weigel in his own zone. Plays across to Bonet once again. Lund dogs him. Bonet gains the red line and dumps it deep into the Toro zone. Back on it is Strom. Strom leaves to the far side and Earn. Earn tries to go back across to Strom. It's broken up by Sicoli, the wing captain. Skoog has it poked free, but Lund is there in support. Keenan Lund serpentines through the neutral zone, gains the line and leaves for Skoog. Skoog back for Lund. Quick shot blocked off by traffic, lays loose in the slot. Lund finds it. Turnaround try, finds Skoog. Shot save made, loose in front of the net. And Clevin couldn't find the rebound. A golden opportunity for the Toros early in the period. They can't quite cash in. Meanwhile, Lund plays back to Strom. Strom ahead for Skoog. Skoog gives to Clevin. Clevin into the zone. Clevin leaves for Strom. Tries a shot. It's blocked to the near side. Down low, Brandon. Far side, Skoog battling at the blue line, but the puck's ahead for Sladek. 2 Toros back. Strom pokes it free and then jams it ahead for Kelly. Kelly has Marino on the far side of the play. If he can chase it down, he can't. Eventually, he'll poke it along the far side, and Big Dave Risanen. Risanen plays it down low. Marino finds it. Marino pushed off the puck in the corner. So many of these Toros playing their final junior home game, including all 3 forwards on this line. Shot blocked off and ends up in behind the net. Risanen trying to settle it down side of the net. Jam, it's in! Vince Marino! And the Toros have tied it up at 2. Listen to this place go wild. Vince Marino finds the equalizer. 17:39 to play in the third, and we've got a whole new game. Ness on the far side has his pocket picked. He takes it right back and guides it out. Here's the call of the goal.
Lighter Lounge scoring. Scoring is
big collision on the far side.
Number
shot tip goes wide.
27, Vince Marino. For the assist, number 44, Justin Kelly. And to number 24, David Risanen.
Give Big Dave another assist. And we're even at deuces. Carried ahead, Mikowski into the zone. Fires one into the glove of Grabko, who holds for a whistle. 16:46 to play here in the third. Toros and Wings even at 2. Draw will be to the left of Grabko. Almost everyone had lined up on the wrong side of the ice. Lance and Pitters to take the draw. Fun fact, perhaps, for those who are fans of the Zebras, linesman Cameron McCambridge, who's going to drop the puck here, is the little brother of Ian McCambridge, who was the referee in games 1 and 2 of this series down in Aberdeen. Not sure what the discussion is here. Draw to the left of Grabko. No idea what that conversation was between the officials. They never went over to the benches either. Either way, puck squirts free and the Toro. Nope, Henbrand couldn't get going. Now Pitters tries a shot. It's blocked up and out of play. Draw will be to the right of Grabko. And this time everyone's lined up in the right spot. Skoog to take the draw for the Toros. 50-50 draw, lays free, eventually dug out by Pitters. Pitters leaves up the far wall to Weigel. Weigel sweeps across to Bonet. Bonet dumps it down into the corner. Pitters can't stop it. It rolls to the far side. Keenan Lund leaves for Earn. Earn comes across for Strom, goes right back to Earn, and the Toros will set up the controlled breakout from behind their net. Strom carries up the near side. Chips it into the zone. No, he did not. It's broken up the blue line. Wings trying to stretch the Toros out. The pass was long. Grabko out of his net. Plays it around to the far side, and Keenan Lund. Lund with a nice move. Gets around one and then comes across the near side in Strom. Strom finds Clybourne fresh off a change. And Levi holds and then chips up the middle for Skoog. Skoog into the zone. Lost his feet, and the Wings will try to counter quickly. Poked at the blue line, and now a delayed offside if the Wings touch. Clevin guides it out, and Brandon tries to dump it in. It hits a leg, and it bounces down. Toros caught in a change. Strada looks across. Good stick by Ricenin. Breaks up that, and Skinner finds the loose change. Skinner dogged by Strada, who takes it away. Powell mishandles at the blue line, and now Ricenin will just dump it down into the zone. Vernon fails to stop. Marino, first shift since he scored. Far side, the Wings just dump it out to neutral. Levi Clybourne's back on it. Ricenin, chopped at by Picorni. Tries the far side, and Marino. Marino into the middle for Ricenin. It's broken up, but Marino finds it in the zone. Marino has it hacked off his stick. They battle, but it's out to neutral. It gets by McGinnis. They'll have to chase it down. Plays across to the far side, and Coet. Coet banks out to neutral. Swept into the zone. No, into the bench, I should say. Mikowski and Coet exchange pleasantries, and with 14:44 left to go here in period number 3. Toros and Wings are tied at 2. Shots on goal now 22-19 in favor of the Toros. Meaning on the period, they are 3-1 in favor of the Toros. Draw at center. Kennedy and Ness to take it. He kicks sideways to the Toro bench. Coet steps into Morgan, who dumped it into the Toro zone. McGinnis gathers and winds it up. And McGinnis gains the red. His dump and hit Ness in the back, and now trying to counter quickly is Morgan. Morgan chips it into the near side corner. McGinnis is the first to it. Guides it to the near side. Beatty walls it off before it gets to O'Connell. Now the Wings have possession. Ness cleans up Morgan, and puck's picked up by Coet, who banks out to neutral. Kennedy gloves down to the stick and then leaves for Weigel. Weigel just punts one up the middle. That lands on Ness's tape, and the Toros will start up ice. Hargindegi speeds ahead into the zone. Has trouble with the linesman. Ness there in support, looks to play across. That's out to neutral. Toros fans give the linesman some grief for getting in the way. Toros dump it in, and they'll complete their change. Bonet holds behind the wing net. This one sent down the ice. They'll wave off the icing, so Earn has to play. Earn keeps it moving along the wall. It didn't get all the way to Lance, though, and now they'll scrum on the far wall. Wings win the battle. Into the circle, out of the reach of Rocco, allowing Strom to take over. He gives to Earn, and Earn's got his head up as he starts up ice. Comes across to Strom. Strom makes a move around Rocco at the red line and then dumps it in. Pitters stands him up after the fact. Vernon throws to the far side. Bendorf keeps it away from Hembrandt and dumps it into the zone. Rocco and Clybourne chase after. Clybourne wins it along the wall. Plays ahead. Lance banks it up the boards, but it's kept by Salpeter at the point. Sicoli and Skinner. Skinner wins the battle. Hembrandt out to neutral, but he's stepped into and the puck's taken away by Murphy. Ahead. Strada into the zone. This is Skoog. Skoog ahead into the zone. Hits the blue line with speed. Gets tied up. Lund there in support. They try to work it to Kangas in front, but it's blocked off. Now they dig behind the net. Kangas pinned by Mikowski. Skoog working on the outside of the scrum. Skoog out with it. Forced to the wall. Skoog guides it up top. Skinner. Shot save made. Rebound loose. Skoog finds it. Delays. Shot That's blocked off by traffic. Skoog goes to Kangas and behind the net. Near side, Lund. Lund turns it down the wall for Kangas. Back to Lund at the hash marks. Wanted Skoog back door. The pass was blocked. Lund chips it deep. Sokoli takes Kangas down. They dig in the corner. Salpeter finds it. Salpeter flicks that out to neutral. A good stick by Skinner. Chops that down. Gives to Kangas. Skinner driving the net. Kangas faked a shot, pulls it down, then leaves for Skoog. Romer Skoog on the attack. Shot save made. Rebound goes to the far side. This is Skinner. Chops down the wall for Skoog. Skoog spins away from Mikowski. Tries to come up top. That pass is blocked by Brad Belisle. Skinner plays to the near side. It's poked away from McGinnis. Good stick by Skinner. Stop Brad Belisle from starting a 2-on-1. And now McGinnis back on the attack. He's poked to the blue line. Now he just throws one on net. Save made by Vernon, who lets the rebound lay free for Bonet on the delayed offside. The Toros couldn't chase. Ahead for Sladek. And that play is offside as Belisle couldn't wait. 11-13 left to go in the third. Toros and Wings are even at 2.
Please report to the announcers area. Julianne Kruger, please report to the announcers area. We have your ID. Minotauros also like to wish a happy 8th birthday to Izzy.
Draw will be.
Happy 8th birthday, Izzy.
What's the discussion about here? Draw in neutral. Marino. Toss from the draw, so Kelly will step in. They won't let him take it either, so Reisman is there. Weigel and Marino talking. All the officials in on this now. Are Marino and Weigel going to go? Draw one back by Reisinen. Strom pokes it up the wall. Reisinen hacks it the rest of the way into the zone. Weigel rubbed out by Marino. Ern had his stick chopped out of his hands, and that starts the rush the other way. Reisinen hacks the puck free. Centering feed broken up. Now Marino looking to turn with it. Marino with speed tries to chip it to himself and then gets stood up by Bonet. Puck in behind the Wings net. Weigel comes to the near side. Picorni avoids collision but gives up the puck. Clybourne ahead for Clevin. Clevin softly for Hargindegi. It's broken up. Ness couldn't find the handle. Morgan does. Morgan crisscrosses with Kennedy into the zone. The Toros clean it up. Ness working ahead. Finds Hargindegi, who touches it into the zone. Toros will look to chase into the near corner. Heward throws along the wall. Ness uses his body to block it down, but Kennedy able to take it. Kennedy. Far side Morgan. Hargindegi has it. Plays it back to the defense. 10 minutes left to go here in the third. Turned over at the Toro blue line. Rocco 2-on-1 with Bendorf. Pass across and Bendorf restores the Wing lead. .9:49 to play. Lance and Pitters on the draw. So we're right where we started this period with the Toros down by 1. Dumped in. Swept along to the near side.
Toros bank that ahead. Freed up for Bendorf. Comes across for Rocco. Delayed offside. That allows McGinnis to start. They look across. Coet drops for McGinnis. Belisle flicks it in. It'll check up in behind the net. Far side, Strada with it. Fails to clear. Coet with a shot. That skips wide. Near side, Henbrandt gives chase. Toros control. Coet away from Strada. Fires up ice. Henbrandt touches it into the zone, but couldn't gain control. It's ahead for Strada. Strada delays. Shot blocked by Strom into the corner. To the far side it goes. Loose puck in front. Turnaround try. That goes wide. Meanwhile, Coet tied up with Strada in the far corner. Skoog, meanwhile, has lost his helmet, so he has to go to the bench. Toros chase after it in the corner, but it's ahead for Murphy. Thrown down to the Toro end. Earn has it there. Up ice. Dumped down into the Toro end. Grabko out of his net to stop. Strom holds behind the Toro net. 8:08 left here in period number 3. Dumped in, make that Kelly giving chase against Mikowski. Wings win the battle. It's played ahead to Brad Belisle. He finds Sladek up the middle. Sladek in. Chipped ahead. Rysanen clears the zone. Starts up ice. Rysanen tied up. Puck lays free. Ness has it. Ness carries down the wall. Looks to center. It's broken up, and now Morgan will go the other way. He flicks ahead for Beatty. It was out of his reach. He chases it down. In behind the net it goes. Turned over. Kennedy. 2-on-1. Beatty with him. Good job by O'Connell getting back. Shot. That goes up and over. Toros control. O'Connell dumps it cross corner. Into the near side it comes. McGinnis pinching down the wall. Sure, we'll see the Toros defensemen taking more chances like that as time becomes a factor. 6:40 left to play here in the third. Lance spinning out of the corner. Lance around behind. For Coet, hammers one. It's blocked and cleared out to neutral. Lance has it. Ahead for Strom. He looks up ice for Skoog. Nope, it's blocked off before Belisle can get it. And then Skoog has to take out to neutral to keep possession. Skoog to the far side, dumps it deep.
All right, Toros fans, it's getting late in the game, which means it's time for dessert. Tank's got 2 pies from our friends at Perkins Restaurant and Bakery, so it needs you to make some noise.
Timeout taken. We'll take ours as well. When we come back, we'll have the rest of period number 3 here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi Toros fans, this is Andrew Kangas here to tell you that hockey can be rough, and so can driving in a North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring it to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are truly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are Minot's finest.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink in Mesa Arena here for Game 4 of the Central Division Finals. Toros trail in the series 2-1, and they trail in this game 3-2, which means if the Toros don't come back, the season is over. If the Toros do come back, Game 5 will be Monday night in Aberdeen.
Short delay as one of the linesmen gets medical attention on the Toro bench. Skoog and Sicoli on the draw. Draw one back by the Wings. Dumped in, back on it, Lincoln Earn. Strada steps into him and takes it away, plays it back to the point. Weigel has it there, fans on a shot, broken up by Strom. Kangas chips it. They'll wave off icing. Bonet plays up the wall. Kangas steps in, but it's gathered up by Sicoli. Strom breaks that up. Kangas chips it deep. 5:23 left here in regulation. Toros need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Dumped back in by Skinner. Wings hold behind their own net. Long pass ahead. Corny at the red line, couldn't find the handle. Skinner up the wall. Reisinen didn't touch it. It didn't go far enough for icing though before the Wings played. And then Weigel threw it up into the rafters. So it'll be an offensive zone draw. Marino and Picorni on the draw to the left of Weigel. Marino wins it to back. Skinner flicks one towards the net. It's blocked off by traffic, and the Wings find it first. 3-on-2 if they hurry. It's flicked ahead along the far wall. Brad Belisle, good stick by Skinner at the blue line. Skinner holds it there. Stood up as he tries to enter the zone. Reisinen helps him out. Skinner tries to hack it deep, but it's taken away. Brad Belisle going the other way. Toss across, finds Sladek. Sladek in, shot, save made, rebound given. Reisinen just tosses it to the wall. A wise play there by the Toros veteran forward. Ahead for Marino. Marino flicks it deep. Toros give chase. Vernon out of his net, guides it around to the near side. Beatty's there. Back out to neutral. McGinnis trying to go back up the wall. It's into the scrum. Wings control. Just hoist one out. 4 minutes left to go here in the third. Toros need to find 1 to force overtime, or the season ends. McGinnis trying to get away from a hook. Dumps one in. Vernon out of his net, stops it. Plays to the far side, does Vernon. It goes back to the point. Coet holding. Plays down to O'Connell. O'Connell up top for McGinnis. McGinnis mishandles and just dumps it down. Clevin bumped off. O'Connell's there in support. OC for McGinnis. McGinnis delays, thinks he has a lane. He did not. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Rocco has Bendorf with him. Rocco, shot blocker save. Rebound given to the far side. McGinnis kicks it ahead. Coming on a change, a shot kicked away by Grabko. Coet finds it. Up the wall for Hargindegi, who can't find it. And it's dumped deep again. Grabko stops for Coet. Three minutes left in regulation. Dump in hits Sicoli. Toros are mid-change. Henbrandt, Lance, and Belisle are out over the wall. Carried ahead by Sicoli. When will we see Grabko go to the bench? Belisle gives to Lance. Lance speeds ahead. It's hacked off his stick. He chips it up and out of play for a whistle. Draw in front of the wing bench. Marino and Picorni. The linesman back off the wings again. Wingers, not necessarily Aberdeen. Wings control the draw, chip it towards the Toro zone. Lincoln Earn forced back by Brad Belisle. Throws it up the far side. Kelly gets help from Marino, and now Grabko starting up the ice. He stays in the slot for now. Fritz Belisle pinned to the boards, and the Wings just punt this out to neutral. Earn comes across for Strom. Strom touched in by Marino. 2:08 left to go. Far side, Fritz Belisle breaks that up. Rocco has it. Toros need to get possession before Grabko can get to the bench. That caught someone on the Aberdeen bench, which leads to a whistle with 1:59 left to go here in regulation. Toros need to find one to tie and stay alive. Grabko is going to the bench now. Lance, Henbrandt, Reisenen, Lund, Skoog. Timeout. Who took it? The Toros took it. That'll give us a chance to recap the scoring for you in this one. None in the first. Bendorf from Rocco and Pitters at 6:32. The second made it 1-0 Wings. Belisle from Sladek at 11:49 made it 2-0 Wings. But Reisenen, with 31 seconds left in the second period, his fifth of the postseason from Hargindegi and Earn, cut it to 2-1 Aberdeen heading into the third. Early in the third, Marino from Kelly and Reisenen made it 2-2, but at 10:11 of the third, Bendorf from Rocco off of a Toros turnover restored the Aberdeen one-goal lead. It's where we stand now with 1:59 to play, and the Toro net empty. Shots on goal are 26-24 in favor of the Creaming Cardinal. They need to find one to tie. First, they need to control the draw. They do. Chip down into the corner for Skoog. Skoog keeps it moving for Reisenen. Reisenen's tied up there. Help comes. Toros have an extra attacker on. Net is empty. Skoog pokes it back down into the scrum. It comes back to Skoog on the far side half wall. Skoog holding at the hash marks. Throws one on net. It's blocked off by traffic. Henbrandt gets a stick on the attempted clear. Henbrandt carries down into the far corner. It kicks free. Bendorf with it. Lance did well to free it back up. Back into the zone. The Wings chip it ahead. Shot for the empty net. Bendorf in behind the defense, and that's going to go into the empty cage. An empty netter with 1:22. For Rocco. .122 left in the Toros season unless they can find two. Marino and Sicoli on the draw. Toros control. Kelly plays it back. Kangas keeps it away from Strada. Across for Marino. Up ice, touched into the zone by Belisle, but Heward's on it first. Far side, Marino. Grabko to the bench. Puck free, but the Toros can't find it. Murphy banks ahead. Kangas plays it back to Strom. Strom up the wall for Kangas. Final minute of play. Marino chops it into the zone. It's kicked right back out. They dig along the wall, and the whistle goes. With 46.8 left. Draw will be in neutral ice. Skoog and Picorni on the draw in neutral. Lund dumps it into Vernon's glove. He puts it down. And it's thrown back out to neutral. Final 40 seconds. Reisman into the zone, throws one on net, save made by Vernon. Picorni to the far side, Henbrandt has it. Plays it in behind, around to the near side. Thrown down low, Henbrandt with it, plays for Lance. Lance to the net, Skoog, a diving poke by Salpeter. Blocks that shot. 15 seconds, it's up top for Strom. Strom banks down the wall for Lance. Toros don't have time, they got to throw these towards the net. And the Wings will win, and the Toros season ends. That'll do it for us here with game action. We'll come back after a commercial break with a wrap. Toros win the Central Cup here at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car. A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy. Covered it. September 30th, 2013. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hi, Toros fans. This is Taylor Lance. Go visit my billet mom, Farmers Agent Miranda Schuler, at her office at 811 South Broadway to see how she can keep you covered.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection, brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. Toros fall in Game 4 of the Central Division Finals by a score of 4-2. Ending the Toros season, they failed to force Game 5. So the Toros season is over. The Aberdeen Wings reclaim the Central Cup for the second time in 3 years and will head to Blaine, Minnesota and Fogarty Arena to represent the Central Division in the Robertson Cup Final Four. The Toros fought back, but eventually a defensive zone turnover leading to a 2-on-1. Rocco to Bendorf. Ends it, or gives the Wings the lead and ends the Toros season. That'll be the game winner. They came with 9:49 to play in regulation. Before we go, I want to say a special thank you to all of our fans, all of our sponsors, all of the many, many volunteers it takes to do what we do on any given game night. If you haven't, head to our Facebook page and check out the video. We thanked a lot of them. Again, I can't say enough about the Minot hockey community and what you have done for us again. Season number 8, 7 years in a row in the Robertson Cup playoffs. That is still the second longest active streak. And the Toros will look to make it 8 years in a row next year. We don't know when the next home game will be. We don't know when the next game will be, as the schedule won't come out for a couple of months. But I promise you, I'll be here to take you through it. To the families of the players who age out and leave, it has been my honor for the last year or two to bring you your sons' games. Thank you for lending us your sons for a couple of seasons to help us do what we do here in Minot. I can't say enough about this group of 20-year-olds. Fritz Belisle as a captain is all you could ever want. Big Dave Ryson and Taylor Lance. Connor McGinnis, some of those 2-year guys. We have so many 20-year-olds on this year's team that we will see depart. And, of course, Connor McGinnis leaving us a year early. Andrew Kangas, Patrick Troy, Diedrich Henbrandt, Wilmer Skoog may be back. Cole O'Connell may be back. Vince Marino, Justin Kelly, another couple guys aging out. Lincoln Earn aging out. Levi Clybor. Just so many young men who played their final junior game in this building tonight. I'm sad to see their careers as Toros end, but I'm excited to see what their careers will bring down the road. If there's one thing we know for sure, guys who play here go on to have success at the higher levels. I can't wait to see what stories they write for themselves, and I'm thankful that Minot will get to have played a small part in it. For everyone else who tunes into the broadcast, thank you for interacting with me and playing along during the Toro Twitter parties. I sure appreciate it. And I can't wait to talk to you all again next fall for season number 9, my 8th, as the voice of the Minotauros. Until then, thank you, Yulin. Thank you, everyone back at the shop at 1390. It has been an honor. We will talk to you all in just a few short months. Until then, I'm Ken Oda, hoping you enjoyed the broadcast in spite of the outcome. We'll talk to you next fall.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.